With FERPA. FERPA prohibits us to disclose a student's personally identifiable information. And for us, most prominently, that's bear numbers. Okay? We all work with bear numbers here, front desk, intramurals, sports, after pursuits. You cannot share bear numbers with anyone other than your supervisors. Okay? And it has to be work related. It can't be just for, giggles. So HIPAA helps FERPA personally identifiable numbers. Okay? All right. I'm gonna pass some stuff out. So
Scary.
What?
One for table, pretty funny.
I accidentally screwed the crap out of her.
Yeah.
Why is your back?
So I got a key. You see the mic?
Yeah, there you go.
Travis.
all right. Everybody has an orange sheet in front of them or at the table? Yeah? No? Yeah. All right. A few years ago, concussion protocols really became a big thing. Unfortunately, in my day, they weren't a very big thing. So you just, went back out after you got concussed and played some more. That's a really bad thing to do. So, university and really our department, credit to Brett, really took the lead on firming up our concussion protocol. So with regards to concussions, there's a couple of things that I think people just mistaken. You can have a concussion and not actually bang heads with somebody. You can have a concussion by bumping bodies. As long as something goes on in your head where the brain shakes, that is essentially a concussion. Okay? Some symptoms, again, I don't expect you guys to be doctors, but everybody kind of knows some of these obvious symptoms. If you see an incident or an injury where an athlete goes down and either hits their head, bangs their head, or just kind of collapses after a collision of some sort, some of the symptoms you're looking for: headaches, fuzzy vision, nausea and vomiting is a big one. You see that, we're calling 911 immediately. Being sluggish or groggy, confusion, more than normal. So you're going to want to observe the person who's been concussed. You don't want to move them right away. You kind of want to see if any of these symptoms improve. But if they continue to be dazed, we want to get them help. And even if you're not sure, even if the person's like, no, I've had concussions before, I know what a concussion is, it's not a concussion, I'm fine, I'm all right. That packet that's in front of you or on your table, we want you to fill that packet out. We want you to have that packet done. It covers everybody, okay? It helps us all. So if we can hit that next button, Brett. So as far as the response goes, we go into our check called care, fill out the orange sheet. That's the first sheet. It's another incident injury report, but the orange denotes to us, to Brett, to myself, to whoever's program it is, that's a possible concussion, okay? We kind of treat this a little differently because now we have to keep this on record and we have to kind of track whether or not the athlete is able to come back and play and participate. Our general policy is you're not allowed to participate until we have a signed release from a doctor, an MD or a DO. If we don't have that signature, then you're still kind of out of luck. Athletic trainers, as great as Cayenne is, that is not her responsibility. It's up to a doctor to release somebody back into play. So if you go into the packet, you'll see some information. This is kind of the form. So the incident injury report, you fill that out both sides. This is just the cover sheet, basic information. This is a nice sheet that kind of walks you through the process. Somebody's got a lot of questions about what this means with regards to being able to play again. You can kind of walk them through the step. So signs and symptoms, did it have those? Are you seriously concerned? You're going to take them to the ER, or you're going to call the EMTs, 911. Then you have to go through, and I'll show you these next, scorecards. Basically, those are evaluations. What you guys are supposed to fill out is the first column. This is the first evaluation. This is as soon as the thing happens. Again, I don't expect you guys to be doctors. That's not the intention. But what we do want you to do is kind of go through the symptoms, asking this person these questions, as long as the EMTs aren't there yet, kind of get that documentation, that line, that bar, so that we can understand, you know, from a 1 to 6, what do you feel like, you know, your vision? You have pain in your neck. Yes, no, severe, not severe. Keep it general. You guys don't have to be really specific with it, but what it does provide is an initial evaluation at the scene, at the site of the incident. Go back. Okay. And then you'll see page 4. This is the physician release. Okay, this is the form that we need in order for people to come back in. So club sports, intramural sports, this is stuff that hopefully you guys will go over more in your trainings. Building staff, it's rare, but I still want you guys to know what the intention is with this form. The incident injury report on the front end, this first column, and then send them off with the packet. We keep the orange form, okay? We keep the orange form. The packet goes with them, it doesn't come back until it's signed, okay? All right, last thing before the game. CPR. If you guys don't have your CPR, again, remember, you have to have your certification in order to work here. You can get one on Friday, this Friday, 17th at 9 a.m. Okay? Whitney, where you at? See Whitney to sign up for the class. Again, mandatory. We just went over a lot of situations, so we want to make sure that everybody's protected and knows what's going on. Do you have a question?
Yes, so what if you need to renew your CPR certification, but you have a conflicting time on Friday with another training? Because I have training for another at 8:30.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's
We're going to probably have other classes in the near future, so we'll keep you updated on when we have those. This is the first one that we're offering only to staff, so you might be able to get in one with our general public, or I think one of the other programs might be doing their own certification. So, okay. Any other questions? Any questions about any of this stuff? I know it's really dry, guys, but it's important information. We all need to be on the same page. So, okay. John, you? All right. Who here has done Kahoot? All right. So we're entering the game portion of our evening. Go ahead and you want to use your phones. Log on to www.kahoot.com.
Okay, yeah, I need to it. So, like a...
It's an app or on
KAHOOT.